Hello and welcome to On the Dawntrail episode 7. This is my Final Fantasy XIV playthrough guide and walkthrough of the MSQ's main story scenario quest from A Realm Reborn all the way to Dawntrail through Endwalker. So last we left off, some big stuff just happened and the Scions got attacked. Let's see where this takes us. Oh jeez. Is something troubling you, my son? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there is anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. Okay, yeah. So the password they gave me was the Wild Roses. The Wild Roses? I see. You may speak freely here. We are all friends of the Scions. How could this have happened? And you were certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Garleans. Fumu. Oh no. Let us pray no further harm comes to them. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Minfilia's. I have known her since she was but a child. Well do I recall the day of our first meeting. I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the self-same service to her brother and sister Scions. How sweet. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marquez, would you come here for a moment? Yes, father. It's this guy. If you require assistance, pray speak with Marquez. He's a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain. Marquez is a survivor of the Battle of Carteneau. Alas, his experiences took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. Marquez, I want you to look after Furious. Do you understand? Yes, father. This guy's suspicious, I tell you what. Those who wait. A personal request. Excuse me, Furious. Do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horologe which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There is something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask that you journey to Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a bull-point chisel and a pair of needle-nose pincers. They are often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be the best people to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. That should cover it. Oh boy. Delegated to friggin' errand boy again. Oh, it's literally down there. Okay. Thank goodness. So yes, last time, the first major tonal shift of the game happens when initially I'm just going around, killing primals, being a hero, doing dungeons, having a great old time. And when I return from defeating Titan, the Garleans have finally made their move. They go, attack the Waking Sands, the base for the Scions. They slaughter quite a few people, actually. And they capture more, including Minfilia, which is the leader of the Scions. A bull-point chisel, you say? And a pair of needle-nose pincers? Those things don't come cheap, you know. That stalls balls! I mean, yes, that should be sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you. What a jig. Minfilia was taken, I think Urian J was taken, Y'shtola probably, Tataru was taken, all of my main buddies gone, and I'm left essentially with no one. I discovered this from Neuraxia, and using the cringe power, or the echo, to see into the past, and Livia, one of the Garlean generals, came and swarmed into the Waking Sands. So I'm looking for succor. I'm just trying to figure out what to do, how to rescue my friends, and looking for a place to go, essentially. And they brought me here, to Marquez. Have you brought the tools I requested? Yeah, I did. Something occurs to me. Please wait here for a moment. Get my reading chops back. It was for naught. Though I repaired the device easily, this sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. But how? How did I do it? These hands, my hands, they moved with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There was no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motions countless times before. Pardon me, Ferris. This was a mistake. Please give the horloge to Sister Elened. The man who once owned it is currently in her care. I think it best that it be returned to him. Elened? Horloge? I don't even know what that is, dude. What is this? Elened. There you are. Good day to you, sir. Have you come to pay your respects to this man? Horloge. What the heck's horloge? Never before have I seen such a queer device. You say that it measures the passing of time? Mayhap they are more common in Garlemald. I am given to understand that its cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. Marquez said that it belonged to the deceased? Oh dear. You don't suppose that the owner might have been a Garlean spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Drybone. But, mayhap more importantly, how did Marquez manage to prepare this device? I knew he had talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. Uh-oh. Marquez holds a secret. I recognize you now, Furious. Allow me to express... I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the Waking Sands and prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you to find closure. Perhaps I should. Back to the Waking Sands. Pray, return to the Waking Sands. Closure is something I so desperately need. I must know that Y'shtola is safe. The others are not as important, but Y'shtola. Eh? You don't look like one of them church fellas. Not that I'll turn you away, no sir. As you can see, we've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off to the lich yard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. 'Twas the stuff of nightmares. I tell you, God's damned Imperials. I don't know what quarrel they have with these folks, and I sure as hell don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, ain't I seen you around here before? Or do you just have one of them faces? Never mind. Any road, there's a carriage come to haul the bodies to the lich yard, out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I have in mind to leave the remainder to you. Might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these folks are starting to turn. Damn! Oh my goodness. Oh no! Oh, can I identify any? Let's see. None of them... That's not Urian J. Really ring a bell. Oh, Neuraxia though. No! It's kind of dark, you know? They just slot right into my bags, apparently. I got them deep pockets. Oof. This is a shame. Remember how I said you could always talk to NPCs? I think these NPCs actually existed in the Waking Sands before this attack happened, so if you were just wandering around talking to people, you might have been able to interact with them and see what their stories are about. And then this quest would have taken on a little bit more meaning if you, you know, had a heart for them. What happened to the big fella? Forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss him in the back. Ain't like they'll complain if you're rough. That's fucked up, bro. Well, ain't you a strong one? 4 in 1 trip. Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest then. Yo, come on now. Have some sanctity for the dead, some respect. Oops. my Gooba minions standing on top of him. Stop! Respect the dead. I am super strong, carrying all these bodies all by myself. Ain't nobody need to help me. Come on, let's finish this before I die of old age. That's messed up, dude. This should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take too long to deliver all the corpses to the lich yard. Even so, might want to hurry back and tell them that our work here is done. You know, sometimes you forget how much death a lot of these people have seen. It's a scary world in the world of Final Fantasy XIV, so maybe they're used to it, but it's still kind of screwed up. Treating corpses like they're just cargo. Those were people, man. They were scions at that, trying to help Eorzea, trying to help the world. And literally no respect. Alright, let's talk to this lady again. Elined. I see that you decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so, you found some small measure of peace. The first carriage from Vesper Bay arrived not long ago, and we have begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know that for many, death came quickly, thank goodness. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect, and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. Thank you for having respect for them. Although we can perform the rites for most of the scions, there is one whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. It is only proper that she be given into the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic traditions. That makes sense, yeah. Ooh, Frixio's not gonna like this. Ooh, and Horaxio's not gonna like this either. They're gonna have something to say about Neuraxia's death. Ooh, cool music. Yeah, one of the things I appreciate about the story quests of this game, actually just the writing and the narrative in general, is it takes the time to go into these more, I don't know, nuanced things, like dealing with the dead. This one is surprised to see Walking One Little Solace. How can these ones assist Walking One? Kumuxio, that's her name, not Horaxio. Neuraxia! But this one does not understand. Kumuxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Oh. Walking One has returned to Little Solace. But why? These ones have not requested further aid. Neuraxia! How did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. So, not only Neuraxia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Neuraxia. Neuraxia went to Thanalan at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Neuraxia at the end. Tell this one that Neuraxia was brave. Tell this one that Neuraxia did not suffer. Ooh, I can't do that. She kinda suffered. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you. Thank you for bringing Neuraxia home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial Ones must pay. Imperial Ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Neuraxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. Good. Take that anger. Take that hatred and fury. And let it fuel your power. Yeah, it seems like a simple fetch quest, or just running around the world map for little quests, but everything, all the little things, they have meaning, right? the Sylphs of Little Solace, they just lost one of their own. They have the right to know, and I think a lot of those small things would get swept under the rug in the grand scheme of a campaign or a journey or whatever, but this game takes the time to ensure that your character does their part. All for the sake of immersion. We thank you for your service to the church and the Sylphs. You may be pleased to know that in your absence, we interred the remaining scions in the Lich Yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I would remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Furious. No. The grind never stops. I can always do more. I'm not imagining it, Furious. I know I'm being watched. This is different. Sinister. It is as if I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when I last ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It will only take a moment. Yo, someone's monitoring Marquez. And that's kind of creepy. We got ourselves a stalker out here. Which one of you is stalking Marquez? Oh no. Gotta go around. I would like to remind you that is a crime. Uh-oh. It's the dead! Why are they stalking Marquez? Ah. Thought you can pull a fast one on me, eh? Well, I don't think so. Oops. Haste. I'm actually going to put this one here. It makes more sense to have it here. It was an Imperial soldier. It's the frickin' Empire. They're after Marquez. You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me. But why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please allow me a moment alone. Wait, Father Iliad must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. Oh, jeez. Heavens forfend that such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? It was Imperial. This is Garlean steel. Which means the man who was watching Marquez was... Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before the more Imperials come. And so the plot thickens. Ooh! It's the lad himself.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate.
Oh boy.
At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn. And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Cid Garland. I have come for you.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait, Hear me, Cid. Eorzea needs you.
bro. My stream is stuttering.
Cid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Who are you?
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the three city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Coerthas as we speak. Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Cid.
I have an airship?
Yes, Cid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity, so let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
They need my airship. They need me.
And so the man reveals himself, Cid, not Marquez. And we get Alphino back, yay! But yes, I'm well aware that my stream is stuttering quite heavily. I hope it will stop soon. I made some adjustments during the cutscene, so fingers crossed. What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. Beg your pardon, Furious. You wish to find his airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity, much like the Great Gubu Wall of Ul'dah. It states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Coerthas. If true, the flagship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Falgart Flood, the closest settlement to Coerthas. Mayhap the Serpent stationed there have records of the events that transpired that day. I had hoped you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see that the world still has need of you and the Scions. Pray, look after yourself and Sid. Furious. Not looking good. I apologize. But on we go to Falgard Float. Let's find this airship so we can beat up Garuda. Oh boy. Oh boy. What is happening? What is happening, man? Recall that Sid, this Master Sid Garland, is the person that Nero, that Garlean general, keeps speaking about. Is there aught I can assist you with, sir? The Enterprise? You speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? Aye. I needn't refer to the records. I know that the ship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Coerthas. What became of it after that, I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Vortifont at Florentel's Spire, who was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I am unsure what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the airship, would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. Well, lucky for us, we have Master Garland. So no worries there, bucko. Okay, Vortifort. You have come in search of Vortifort. Well met, for you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the great snows came to Coerthas. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. Tell me. 'Twas on the eve of the Battle of Carteneau, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire alone that night, while the bulk of our forces marched to meet enemy on the field. Then, all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I'd ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch it in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise was destroyed during the calamity, I'd wager it's still somewhere in Coerthas. The astrologians at the observatorium may have records which could help, but to obtain them, you would need to deal with the Ishgardians who control the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Dalamud descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plights of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider providing their services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I have little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. Fair enough. We're going... Oh boy. We are going to Coerthas. The Coerthas Central Highlands. It's journey time. Journey to the great beyond. To new lands. Snowy lands, dark lands. It's dark here in Coerthas. The observatorium. Ludevoir. Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Durendair. And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? Ha! How absurd! As if we would permit an outsider to peruse the records of the observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. Well, that's evil and quite mean. Woo! Hold on. New clothes. Oh, well. Looking like a bard now, for sure. Alone have mercy, are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I am on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. And where in the hells is that knight I sent out on patrol? You should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have a use for you after all. If you still wish to aid us, search the wilds to the west for my missing man. You will know him by his uniform, that of House Durandare, as is mine. Okay. I can do that. Find some guy? That's chump change for me. I'm Furious Cable. I slayed Ifrit, slayed Titan, soon to slay Garuda. Yield overnight. Oh, I found him. Oh, he's in a purple circle. That's never good. Oops. Oh, I'm putting these guys in the dirt, man. I tell you what. Hooded assailant. I got you, buddy. Fear not. Furious Cable's on the job. Jeez. If it wasn't for you, sir, I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable dragon-loving bastards. Death was a mercy they didn't deserve. I prayed the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend. Oh, okay. Let me see. Do I have a... I think someone gave me a weapon coffer, yeah? This one, yeah? Arr. Uh-oh. Dragon-loving heretics, he says. That cannot be good. Garuda and dragons? I may be in over my head. Alright, Ludovore. Please. Please, sir. Let me proceed. I must say, I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. I see I may have been a bit premature in my judgment, sir. We are a proud people, beholden to tradition, but that does not mean we are without humility. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Pray, proceed to the observatorium and introduce yourself to Edmil. Ugh. The observatorium? With the astrologians? Oh, in here, yeah? Edmil? Oh, there you are. Ooh. Cool glasses. Ah, the gentlemen come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludovore be thinking? It is true that we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Dravanian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers lurking about. If you would persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with Chief Astrologian Forlamalt up above. Forlamalt. These guys give me the runaround. I feel it. Nothing's ever straightforward with these folk. Hello? Nope. Look at them, their pointy hats. Bunch of nerds. Looking at the sky. Forlamalt, there you are. He's got a pointy hat too. Is he old? Oh, here we go. No. Absolutely not. Oh, no, wait, he's going too fast. Were our records to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between Sothron nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Halon's will. We will not put our great nation at risk, certainly not to help a foreigner locate a missing airship of all things. Pardon the intrusion, Volamont. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent... Oh, I did not realize you had a guest. Inquisitor Guillaume, you honor us with your presence, sir. The gentleman was just leaving. Ah, you must be the one who rescued House Downadae's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen over Coerthas 5 years ago, yes? You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. The snows can come quickly in Coerthas. One moment you may feel as though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark whilst traveling. Do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course. Oh, thanks, buddy.
I was not aware you aided House Doendare in that fashion. Thank you, sir. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek.
All this red tape. It never ends, does it? Ooh, maybe Josia can help me. You there, sir! I cannot help but overhear your conversation with the chief astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you, but it would require that you perform for me a favor in exchange. An associate of mine has yet to return from his expedition in the cliffs east of the observatorium. He was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone, despite the presence of Ixtal in that vicinity. If you would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well, it would be a great comfort to me. Gotta take any lead I can, you know. Oh jeez, am I gonna die? Ooh, 1 HP, that was rough. Don't fall from giant heights. All the way over there? Okay. Alright. I'll help this person, looking for her astrologian friend. Also, there's an aetheryte way up there. Maybe once I finish my business here in the observatorium.
My businesses.
Ooh. You went into a cave? Bad move, buddy. Bad move. I'm just gonna slip past these guys unless they attack me. Oh, it wasn't a full cave. Uh-oh. Surrounded by Ixtal. Oh, he looks scared. I got you, buddy. Don't worry. What a relief to see someone other than a goddamn birdman. I thought I could finish my work whilst the Ixtal were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope they might leave again before I froze to... Wait, who are you? You are not one of our knights. A man of House Doendare cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, sir. Holy smokes, dude. Here I am, trying to help. And all I get is racism. Is it racism? Maybe not racism. They don't like me, well, outsider. It's xenophobia is what it is. With an X. Xenophobia. Okay, but I did in fact confirm that he is doing quite well. All I did was go over there, talk to him, he yelled at me, and then just left of his own accord, so he probably could have done it himself, but you know. Sometimes people just need to vent. Then after they vent, they feel much better, and then they can get on with their day, so probably what that guy needed. Always try to see it from their perspective. You never know. You never know what someone is going through. Alright. Josia, please tell me where the airship is. I must needs. The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. Serves him right for underestimating the dangers our knights face every day. Ah, but you are eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that by saving him, you have already aided in your own cause. House Doendare is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, as it is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sign of Javanian aggression. Yet you have already aided them twice, for which they are honor-bound to repay you. Even so, they will not grant you access to the observatorium's records. That is just as well, for there are other ways you might locate your missing airship. What I propose is that you petition Lord Portalaine for an official introduction to the other high houses. The word of House Doendare carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you would have little trouble obtaining information from the other high houses. Ah, basically, I'm trying to court these people Trying to make them like me, right? So they can actually help me. A little tit for tat. Quid quo pro. Oh my gosh, almost died again. I need to stop doing that. Observatorium is a dangerous place. Who am I talking to? Oh, I'm going in this little building, probably. Tell me, who must I talk to? Who must I court? Portelaine. You have caused quite a stir in your short time here. First you slay 2 heretics and save a knight, and now I hear you have rescued a man of our house. I imagine you must desire something for your troubles. An introduction to the other high houses. I cannot deny that you have given us no cause to distrust you. But while you have performed 2 acts, you wouldn't have me endorse you to 3 high houses. It is only fitting that you aid us one final time, wouldn't you agree? Alright, fine. This guy's extorting me. Extortion, I tell you. Ooh. Now, I understand you are very eager to find your missing airship. Worry not, for this task should take a man of your skills but a moment to complete, I'm sure. Not long ago, a porter bound for Skyfire Locks was ambushed on the road due to west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. On the off chance any portion of his shipment remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. Lest you intend to perform only a cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endear you to House Halinerte, further improving the chances that they indulge your request for aid. Okay, gotta do a good job. Do a good job. Looks good on paper. Looks good on paper. Get hired, you know what I mean? Basically, do it in good faith. Do things in good faith. You'll earn the trust of others. And when they trust you, that's when you strike. That's when you go for the jugular. Stolen. Well, look, it's just all on the ground. Free for the taking. A 1. A 2. Oh, that one's gonna have monsters next to it. I know by the purple circle. Oh, geez, a lot of them. And they're not monsters. They're hooded assailants. Oh, geez. Oh, he stunned me. I'm getting mollywopped. I'm not gonna put dots on. Leave me alone! Oh my gosh, he keeps shield passing me. They're using player abilities against me. Dun, dun, dun. Too easy. Give me that stolen wares. The enemy's still about. No, it's not. I killed him. Or I incapacitated them. That's a better word. Let's see. Do I need to do my, Nope. Still 4 levels away from my bard quest, so I'm still good. But soon. I'm actually level 48. Initially in A Realm Reborn, 50 was the level cap. So, I'm just about level capped. Or at the level cap. Telling you that XP buff for going onto a preferred server really comes in clutch. Have you good tidings to share? Or better yet, stolen merchandise to show? Yes, I do. Check it out.
Gods bless you, friend. It's all here, every last... Ah, but wait. That chest over there looks like it might have been pillaged.
Oh my gosh, he's not...
Bloody hells, that's the personal property of Lord Flancel, too.
Oh no. Don't you dare sue me. Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it, but the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents against your shipping manifest, be my guest.
Fury take me, a draconian rosary, in the possession of Lord Flancel.
Oh, this is Portelaine.
Yet, perhaps this is not so difficult to fathom.
House Halenart. We'll go Halenart. House Halenart is whispered to be infested with heretics. Thank you for bringing this attention to me, sir. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Halenart. Your other introductions will need to be postponed as well. It is the duty of every Ishgardian to root out and destroy heretics. All else must wait until this matter is resolved. Oh my gosh, no, come on, bro. Don't do me like that. Ugh, alright, maybe you can help me. You look a little stern, dude.
Come closer, lad, and listen well. This is for your ears only. Lord Flancel is no heretic.
He is a goodly, righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served House Halenart for years prior to the calamity. You must go to Skyfire Locks and warn him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him of an Edelweiss, and he will know you for a friend. Now go. Oh, a little bit of subterfuge going on. Some bad things happening between the houses, some Game of Thrones stuff. Granted, I've never seen Game of Thrones, but I assume it's something like Game of Thrones. Political intrigue. Subterfuge, betrayal. All of the above. Where's his house? Up there? It says the tire. Whoa! That came out of nowhere. I think it's up here. Yep, found it. Skyfire Locks. I've come to clear your name, Francel. Where are you? Francel. There you are. Ooh, this guy's dressed fancy. How do we look? He's young. Yes? You look as though you have something to say. Do you? I seek an eyes with nope. Edelweiss, yes. Is that an Edelweiss in your pocket or you have these? Oh my goodness. I see. Sir Carolot has not forgotten my mother's favorite flower. A pity he has not been seen in Coerthas since the calamity. You may speak freely here, friend. That's absurd. I would sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons. Alas, it matters little what I say at this point. Although the Draconian Rosary was not found in my possession, it will still be considered by many to be proof of my heresy. I must do my utmost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitors, for if they harbor even the slightest doubt... Oh, this will only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered of late. It's as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. You risk much by coming here. It is only proper that I recompense you for this deed. Tell me what you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. A missing airship? I see. It may require a prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one in a better position to assist you. Lord Horshafont of House Fortemp commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present to him this letter of introduction. He will surely be receptive to your needs. Man. From this person to that person to that person to this person. Good luck, Francel. You're a young one. A lord, but a lord nonetheless. I'm sure you'll be able to do this. Oh, cool. Going up to Dragonhead, which is where the Aetheryte is. Just what I needed. Yo, it heckin' windy out here. And it heckin' snowy. Get myself a jacket. I like how the gear I just equipped most definitely does not befit one in a freaking storm, yeah? The thing I was wearing before was much better. Now I have open chests. I mean, I look good, but come on now. Ruins my immersion. House Fortemgard. Let's go touch the Aetheryte. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, hey, Sid and Alpino are here. Who invited them? Alright, let's find this Horshafont. Horshafont! Ah, my good man Horshafont. Horshafont. Ah, the unmistakable swagger of a well-traveled adventurer. If you are come to pay your respects, be at ease, friend. I am not one to stand on formality. Truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself. But enough chatter. Pray, tell me why you have come. I've come for many reasons, Horshafont. Oh no, why am I stuttering? Stop stuttering, please. Hold on, we're gonna just let it hopefully run its course. I apologize, everybody. But we must move on. If there is any justice in this world, these charges will receive no serious consideration. It is beyond inconceivable. Ah yes, the letter made mention of a pressing matter for which you required assistance. What might that be? So this enterprise you speak of was last seen above Coerthas before the calamity 5 years ago. I fear it may prove difficult to find any eyewitnesses to these events, For while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Carteneau, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Fortem. Where are we? Thanks, Horsefont. Finally, someone nice. Someone willing to help me. New stuff. Oh, just changed to white. And I leveled up. Level 49. As you have doubtless realized by now, the high houses of Ishgard, House Fortem included, are either unable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. However, that does not mean that there are not influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. I shall be sending missives to their various representatives in Ishgard, though I suspect it would be quicker and more efficient if you were to make inquiries of your own. Lady Nine of mine own House Fortem, who resides here in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travelers. There is also Crevelin of House Halenart, who can be found at Skyfire Locks, though any information you pry from the scribe may prove difficult to parse. Have you spoken with the chief astrologian of House Durandare yet? Really? Perhaps he'll be more accommodating once I inform him that you are a friend of House Fortem. Do not concern yourself with House Zamail. I shall contact them myself. See the council of the three I mentioned and return to me when finished. Okay. Come on, peoples. Give me your help. I think Horsefont has a plan, and I trust him with my life. 9, or Nine, we'll go 9. Why, hello, good sir. What's that? An airship, you say? I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what you seek. Likely no one of House Fortem does, for if they did, I would definitely know as well. The topic on everyone's lips these days is what will become of Lord Francel. Some say the allegations are long overdue, given how many members of House Halenart have been found guilty of heresy in recent days. It's a frickin' conspiracy, bro. They're framing him. It's all coming together. How dare they? He was such a nice bloke. It's because he's young. And these old fogies trying to ruin the young people's rise to power. They don't want to give up their own power. Greedy, I tell you. Out of touch. Okay. We're going back to Francel? Yeah, we're going back to that area at least. And talking to Cravelin. Yo, some of these names, I'm just like, huh? Oh. Ooh. Intense music. Cravelin, where are you, Cravelin? A scribe.
Hello and grant me strength. There must be some way to... Oh, who are you? A friend of Lord Horsefont. I want to help you, I truly do. But these accusations of heresy have thrown House Halenart into chaos. Right now we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our reputation.
Okay, you were useless, I knew it. That's why I gave you that voice. Forlamort. Forlamort. Is that the same guy I talked to before? I think it was. The guy with the hat at the Astrologian's Tower. The Observatorium. Come on. Uh-oh, we're stuttering again. I apologize. Oh, what is happening today? Someone in the comments down below, please fact check me, but I believe even if the video is stuttering, the audio stays crisp and clean, or it does not stutter. And honestly, that's the main thing. As long as I'm reading out all of the dialogue, as well as the voice acting in the acted cutscenes remains, the story should still progress rather smoothly, even if the visuals don't match it. But please do, let me know. I'd appreciate that.
I gather you have been busy since last we spoke. Lord Horsefont's missive was positively glowing, but if you think that an endorsement is cause for me to disregard Ishgardian policies, then you are sorely mistaken. We are at war, sir, and the enemy grows bolder by the day. Where in the short time since Inquisitor Guillaume, arrived in Coerthas, countless heretics have been discovered, even amongst the elite of Ishgardian society. If Lord Horsefont wishes to waste his days chasing after a long-lost airship, then that is his choice. But if he expects others to share in his folly, then he is truly blind to the present state of affairs. It's that guy. It's the Inquisitor. Guillaume, whatever his name is. He's the one heading this conspiracy. He has to be. If there's a bunch of heretics that have been discovered or snuffed out since the arrival of this Inquisitor, I bet you he's planting evidence, and he's the one that's causing the conspiracy for all these people to be tried. More than likely, because he is greedy and he wants power. By your continence, I take it you did not learn of anything of use. Nor did I fear. It seems the whole of Coerthas is consumed by this talk of heretics in the high houses. We can only hope that my sources in Ishgard provide more pertinent information. That's 3 P's in a row, I got confused. I had another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Francel, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. I have received a report that he and 3 knights were seen heading north towards the Steel Vigil. The outpost was long ago overrun by the Dravanian horde, so I am not certain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray, journey to the Steel Vigil and see if Lord Francel's party requires assistance. I can do that. It sounds like fighting. And if anything, I'm good at fighting. Let's see, north? Oh, it's way up there. Okay. And Lord Francel, you know, going to a Dravanian settlement does not look good. It's not a good look when you're being suspicioned upon as a heretic for the Dravanians. Dravanians, what do you call it? It speaks of dragons, right? Dravania is a place, Dravania, and there's dragons there. So, Dravanian sympathizers are sympathizers of dragons. And these people do not like dragons. Ishgard and dragons? No. That's a bad mix. Alright, where are you? Unfit knight? What the? Okay, you're just gazing up at the sky? You're not who I need to talk to, though. Francel! Who goes there? Furious? No, stay back! The fiend is still here! Fear not. Oh my god, that is surely a dragon. Grand Avis. He's nothing compared to my level 49 bard skills. I'm only using half my abilities. Too easy, Francel. Come on. Oh, I gotta aid the knights. What knights? Oh, I see. I got you, buddy. Confound it all! How are we to redeem the House Helenart if we cannot even slay a single Avis? We are fortunate you came along when you did. Here's our House Helenart will remember your kindness. Dang right. Unsettled Knight. I heard the beast cries from over yonder. Then Lord Francel is safe? Bless you, sir, bless you. They will go something crazy for this one.
Curse those fiends! It's as though they knew we were coming.
I knew it. You'd have one line. Useless. Alright, Francel. I saved you. Help me out. Help me out, buddy. Come on now. Give me the good word. It was a foolish thing to do, I know, but I had hoped we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of the Scalekin. Moreover, it was House Helenart that yielded the Steel Vigil to the Horde many years ago. One might say that our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. We have been brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy, and despite my best efforts, I have done naught to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be. But even should my protestations fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence to my dying breath. The poor guy is desperate.
just trying to prove he's innocent, yo. And I believe him. It's Guilarmi. Who's it wrong here? I bet you Horsefont thinks the same. Horsefont. What did you find at the Steel Vigil? Ah, I see. A reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. A witness to the final flight of the Enterprise has been found. Alas, there was a complication. It has become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francel at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance, for fear of being seen in the company of a man who might later be declared a heretic. An unreasonable fear, given the zeal with which Inquisitor Guilami has conducted his investigations. In any case, if we wish to obtain his testimony, we must first clear Lord Francel's name, and by association, yours. Sounds right? What did he just give me? A new weapon! Let's see, this one's better. Nope. As I see it, the key to proving Lord Francel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would, please tell me of the incident in question. So, it was found in a locked chest labeled as the property of Lord Francel. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with access must have planted it. Here is what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Rickman. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Coerthas, so he may have some inkling of who could be responsible. Indeed. Skyfire Locks down there? Okay. Rickman. Alec Rickman. %. I am certain. It's all gonna lead back to Guilame. Inquisitor Guilame. Inquisitor Guilame's to blame, as they say. Yeah. Okay, Rickman should be in here. Rickman? There you are.
Eh? Someone tampering with shipments. Fury struck me down. If all them rosaries found in our people's possessions were planted. Hey now, don't you give me that look, lad. I'm a House Hellenard man through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family too. I ain't saying the porters what were bringing the shipment did it though. I know most of them would work the trade routes, and I've never had cause to question their faith. But if it wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it. Eh? Could it have been the fellows who were responsible for the inspections? Ishgardian Knights and Inquisitors, the lot of them. As if they'd ever turned their cloaks. Reckon that means the porters are your most likely suspects. Hate to think it, but maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from White Rim Front this morning. You might consider having a word with them. Alright. I'm gonna catch him red-handed right now. I bet I'm gonna find it's not the porters, or it's not only the porters, it's also the inspectors. Or maybe it's just the porters. Uh-huh. You porters. Apathetic porter. Apathetic, eh? Beg your pardon? You suspect that we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in House Hellenard shipments? What nerve! If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find. So I'm gonna find the rosaries, because it was the inspectors that did it. Aha! Found a draconian rosary hid inside the parcel. I knew it. The chickens have come to roost. Are we finished? If so, I would appreciate an apology. Check it out. But that's impossible. Once the knight at White Brim Front concluded her inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. And if I had been the culprit, I would have never allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will to Lord Horsefont, I will not be held accountable for this. Don't worry, Horsefont. We know what we need to do. We need to kill Guillarmi. Did something happen outside? I thought I heard shouting. Ah, but more importantly, what did Rickman have to say? More draconian rosaries. In every single parcel bound for Skyfire Locks. That beggars belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Halenart's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand. And praise alone that he did. Lord Francel's trial is upon us, and we must act now if we are to clear his name. Let's go, Horchefant. We must do this. From the very first, I knew it could not be that so many members of House Halenart were heretics. At last, we can give the lie to these poisonous allegations and put an end to this travesty. Oh my gosh. I will need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would like you to bear my words to Inquisitor Brigi. Tell her that House Fortom asks, nay, demands that Lord Francel's trial be postponed until a full investigation has been conducted.
I will. For Lord Francel. To clear his name.
Brigi. Ooh. Cold out here standing around. What is it, my child? Lord Horchefant would have the Inquisitors do what? But that is not possible. Inquisitor Guillaume presides over Lord Francel's trial at Witchdrop even as we speak. Fear not, if Lord Francel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Halone's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard. Okay, you were useless. Horchefant, we have a problem. They have taken Lord Francel to Witchdrop? This is madness. The Inquisitor does not have a sufficient grounds to subject him in that matter of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Furious, I would dispatch you and one of my knights to Witchdrop to forestall the proceedings until such time as I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor Guillaume in person. I will endeavor not to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Francel alive. Oh, I'm about to absolutely ruin some people. Whatever the cost, he says.
Don't mind if I do.
Beep.
Dragon head. The stuff of dragons. Desu ne. Where are you? Witchdrop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Horlinet. Hail, Furious. As you can see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try to reason with Inquisitor, but if his guards judge us as a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves.
Ooh, okay. Here we go. Oh, this is the guy. Josten Shalamard Francel de Halenart. You stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense?
Hear me, brothers. These charges are false. The men and women of my line have ever opposed the Dervanians, and I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in service to the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow of the enemies of Ishgard.
It is for Halone to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. What? The righteous shall take their place in Halone's halls, while the wicked shall reveal their draken forms and be put to the sword.
In the name of House Fortom, I beseech you, stay your hand. Inquisitor, we are come on behalf of Lord Horchefant. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests that the charges against Lord Francel are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such time as a full re-examination of the facts has been conducted.
Lord Horchefant has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbor private doubts, I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of an Inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment.
Oh no. Oh no. We must hold them until Lord Horchefant arrives, Furious. And remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor.
That seems a bit... Okay, I guess I won't.
Your shield bears no sigil, sir. Do you serve the Holy See or one of the high houses?
I serve a higher power.
Uh-oh.
This guy's fake. Get this archer out of the way. Alright, let's do this. Alderic, the Unyielding. So, it doesn't have a sigil of the Holy See, which is Ishgard, the official church, or one of the high houses. Obviously, he's an outsider. Look! Look! Lord Horsefond has come! My man. Ooh, ooh. In the name of House Fortomps, I demand that you lay low your arms. Yo, what is happening? Ishgardian scum, today you shall answer for your sins. What in tarnation? By this deed, you do disgrace your line, Lord Horsefond. Let's fight these guys first. Oh my gosh, a freaking wyvern. Yo! A wyvern? But there were no reports of Divanian activity. You would call upon your allies to save you. At last, your treachery is laid bare. Da, 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 da. Yo, this is lit. Okay. A Churchigan, that's a healer. We'll take out the healer first. Or Chirurgeon, whatever. Okay, let's take out this infantry person, then we'll focus on the wyvern. Vulnerable? Nande. Okay, we're going on Alderic, the Unyielding. Bum bum. Bum bum. Dun, dun, dun. You cannot defeat us. Yeah, run. Run. Coward. Cure? What? Cure? What? This guy gonna spam cure. Oh, he is. Okay, I guess I'll fight the wyvern now. Why is it invulnerable? Okay, I literally can't attack that guy, so... Yeah, there we go. We'll fight this guy again. He's not spamming cure like a coward anymore. This will not be forgotten. What's say? Ooh, Alderic drops a Draconian Rosary. Caught him red-handed, bro. Your lies come to the forefront. It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop. But this trial, like many others, I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Helenart. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother, that we may tear ourselves apart. The fevered imaginings of a desperate man. What proof have you of this? By the Fury! A Draconian Rosary! Then the knights who refused to yield, it was he who summoned the wyvern. A heretic in the ranks of the Temple Knights. This has grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Horsefond. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of that which first brought you to Coerthas, Furious. Pray, locate your errant airship and use it. That guy don't like me very much. Lord Horsefond, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine? Because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard, and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped off of your own free will. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Helenart. Praise alone did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Furious. Pray, visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you have recuperated. I will, Horsefond. I will. Alright. Back. The Dragon Camp, Dragonhead head. No, we're gonna... Where is he? Oh, yeah.
A deed well done. We did it, Horchefont. You and me.
You look well, Furious. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would surely have died defending the honor of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. House Forthom and House Helenart shall never forget your service. Now, let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise. The man with knowledge of the enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful to you.
You're the man, Horchefont. Thank you for all your help.
Discomposed cataloger.
How quickly the commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Francel is innocent now, but just a few days prior. Anyway, you were inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Coerthas several days before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky at the observatorium during that period. I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Gridania and landed near the stone vigil in the far northwest. The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, then you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. Though Lord Horchefont is, from all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhap he can lend you a few. In any case, I've done my part. I shall pray for your success, friend.
The stone vigil, he says.
Took my dang airship, huh?
Oh, so you've at last located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations are in order. The stone vigil. Ah, perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by decree of House Durandare. I will write a letter to Lord Drillemont of White Rim Front and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice, so I suggest you request Lord Francel do the same. Now that your business in Camp Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journeys, Furious. May Helone guide you.
Oh, that's a shame. Alright. I have Horchefont in my corner. Now to get Francel in my corner. I'm gonna get my dang airship. I'm gonna kill some Garudas. I wish my Chocobo was faster! At least it's not heckin' windy anymore. It's a light snow. Which falls quite nicely. Is he in here? No, it's in the far one, way up there. What? Wait a minute. Not that one? What the? Or it is this one, yeah? Must be. Oh, didn't see this.
Wonderful to see you again, Furious. Is there anything I can do to repay you? If there is anything I can do to repay you, name it. So, the airship you seek is likely inside the stone vigil. It shames me to say that it too was once an outpost held by House Helenart. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Dravanian horde caught us unawares. The fiends have held the outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the stone vigil, House Durandare instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt that my words will carry much weight with Lord Drillemont. Nevertheless, I will write you your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The cravens who attempted to destroy House Helenart have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they doubtless still harbor great hatred towards us, and towards you now as well.
Oh boy, great. Oh, I got some conspirators up in my grill as well. Gotta worry about... Wait, where the heck is it? This way? Oh, all the way over there. Okay. Gotta worry about Garudas. Gotta worry about friggin' Garland Empires. Now I gotta worry about some heretics that don't like me. That's never good. I'm just getting bombasted on all fronts. Uh-oh. And now I'm stuttering too. Holy! Furious cannot catch a break. Once again, I apologize for this terrible stream. If it were up to me, I'd have perfect connection all the time and not have any technical difficulties. But alas, things are rough around here.
There it is. Ishgard. The gates into Ishgard. Currently closed to me, but someday. Someday. Look at it. Wait, where is it? It's a little further. It's beautiful. But let us head here first. Petition the aid of Lord Drillamont, that he may allow us access into the Stone Vigil, so I can find my airship. I can pierce the Tempest Shield and slay Garuda to send a warning to the other beast tribes that summoning their primals against the plights of man and the Scions is not a good idea. Hopefully along the way, free Minfilia and the other Scions of the 7th Dawn, and then have a happy ending. Brunadir. You desire an audience with Lord Drillamont, do you? I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so. Yeah, check these out. What do we have here? Letters from Lords Horsefon and Francel, is it? A likely... Oh, you're serious. What to do, what to do. Your timing could not have been worse, traveler. Lord Drillamont's attentions are focused solely in the Stone Vigil at present. In any case, it is not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to Sir Albois. Yes, Sir Albois can surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom on the opposite side of the yard. Okay. I appreciate your patronage. Hey, Alvino's here. Where's Sid? This is a kind of a shoddy spot. Albois. Sir Brenadier bade you spoke with me, did he? I know not why he presumed I would be in a better position to help, but I assure you that he is mistaken. Lord Drillamont hasn't the time to spend speaking with low-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has a moment to spare for head chirurgeon Estidian. Why not visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letters to him? Okay. That's I can do. Where the heck are the stairs? Upstairs, she says. Upstairs. Oh, you mean outside stairs. Yes. Boo-boos, eh? The head chirurgeon. I don't know if that's how you actually pronounce that word. Astidian. Astidian. Are you here to visit a patient, sir? What's this? Letters of introduction from House Fortom and Halanert. With documents such as these, you needn't seek an escort. Pray, proceed to the barracks and speak with Sir Gordonneau. He should know Lord Drillamont's current whereabouts. Holy smokes, dude. All this bureaucracy going around everywhere. Hello? You in here? Please, sir. I have letters. Letters of introduction. God or no? Oh, this guy looks like tough. What reason have you for barging into... Oh, I see. Well, you're in luck. Lord Drillamont is just up these stairs. Letters are no, though. I would not expect much. House Durandare as a whole does not hold adventurers in high regard. You'd best state your intentions quickly and succinctly. Show proper respect and it shall be returned in kind. That's actually good advice, thank you. This guy don't like to fiff-faff around, huh? Drillamont. Sir Gord... actually, you know what? Give him a... Sir Gordonneau permitted your passage. Very well, speak. You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with Scalekin to secure an airship that may or may not be there. Are you the avatar of the Fury herself? Ooh, my friends. We are the scions of the 7th Dawn, Lord Drillamont. You know our name, and you know our deeds. We are come to Coerthas to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end, we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sid Non Garland, who stands before you now. Master Garland, you're alive? But that's impossible. Indeed it is, my lord. Do not be deceived by their honey words. These foreigners are not able to be trusted.
All at this critical moment in Ishgardian history, as House Durandare marshals its forces that retake the Stone Vigil, who should appear in White Rim Front but 3 mysterious strangers? Cid Garland, missing and presumed dead since before the calamity, and 2 scions of the 7th Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lies, but I should hope that House Durandare would have greater sense. I know not why these 3 seek the Stone Vigil, but I know that we cannot permit them to pass.
Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment, I nearly believed this marvelous farce. You 3 will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, and until you declare your true intentions as well.
Holy smokes, dude, come on. Gotta take this guy out. It could be moons before House Durandare purges the dragons from the Stone Vigil. We cannot afford to wait that long. Cid, Furious, we must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Drillamont's trust. Understood?
Oh my gosh, dude, come on. These people. So, what can I do, huh? Someone got an idea? Any bright ideas down here? Alvino, Cid, maybe? Or you? Hostafort?
You're the lad responsible for that commotion upstairs. Aye, word travels fast in Right Room Front. I gather you still wish to change Lord Drillamont's mind. If there's one thing I've learned about the man in my time here, it's that he listens to and respects the opinions of those under his command. Win over the barracks, and he's sure to take notice. How, you ask? That's easy. Serve the poor souls decent fare for a change. The last few shipments contain no meat whatsoever, and the knights are rightfully beginning to complain. I'm thinking we could prepare them steaks using mud puppy tail meat. Wouldn't be a quality meal, 'tis true, but it'd be a damn sight better than nothing. If you've a mind to lend a hand, why not await a lurking mud puppy in Dinafin Pass, and take this bottle of vinegar. Locals say it weakens mud puppies by clogging their mucus glands, drying their skin.
Ooh, cool. Okay. Time to get some steaks. They say a good meal is the fastest way to a man's heart. Apparently it's also the fastest way to earn the favor of a house general, so that you can look for an airship in a abandoned fort that he is guarding, him and his men are guarding, and failing to protect. But that's a lot harder to say than a meal is the way to a man's heart, so we'll go with the former. A mud puppy? In my mind, I'm envisioning like a giant salamander. I do not know if that's actually what this mob is going to look like, or this enemy is going to look like, but I have a feeling it might be something like that. What if it's actually literally like a dog? Like, what the dog doing? Uh-oh, it's saying that it's up. No, this has to be the right way. Yeah, I'm glad, man. Okay, we're good. Okay, so slay a modded mud puppy. Okay. Hey, mud puppy. Use key item. Vinegar. Ah, jeez. Use key item. Vinegar. Leave me alone. I wonder if I can just... Oh, there we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah! There we go. Come on. You can do it. Got him. Ooh, that was a... Need to find a better time to use that, because this guy's mollywopping me. Die, buddy. Come on. Give me your tail so I can make some steaks. Thank you. Deliver the tail meat to Hastafort. Ugh. I could use a good meal myself, to be honest. Heck, I'm hungry. Whoa, look at that huge dude. Ooh. A true boss theme, huh?
If it wasn't by myself, maybe I'd try and take him on. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Ooh. That guy's got... Oh, he's flying. Bye. House Durndegard. Brunadier. Okay. Hostafort. Gotcha, buddy.
It didn't work, did it? I thought it was an idiotic idea.
Oh, it worked though.
Oh dear. Remind me to never wander near Mud Puppy spawning grounds without a bottle of vinegar. Anyway, this should only take a moment. I'll just need to do this, and voila! Never seen a man cook steaks that fast, have you? Take these 3 and distribute them to the hungry knights here. Up and up above.
Theophylline.
You there, lad. Don't think I didn't see you and your cook conspiring together. Let me make myself perfectly clear. If you wish to buy my trust with a steak, it would be my pleasure to oblige you. Yes, I feel invigorated, refreshed, as if I had the strength of 2 men and their wits besides. I should have no trouble concocting a new reason to refrain from sentry duty.
Nice. You're welcome, bud. A little down in the dumps, huh?
We ought to at least receive a hearty meal before we march off to die in this godforsaken waste. Is that a fresh-cooked steak? Alone's blessings be upon you, my friend. Mud puppy meat or no, 'tis the most delicious food I've had in a fortnight. She plays Fortnite. I doubt she's any good, though. The game's just way too hard nowadays. Ignomortal. Ever must we train to maintain our skills at arms, yet never are we to receive proper sustenance. You are a godsend, my friend. Too few appreciate that House Durndegard must do more than its fair share for the sake of Ishgard. I did it. I done it. I delivered all the stakes. Everyone be happy now. Oops, not yet, not you. Get out of here. It feels wonderful to see everyone in such high spirits. Amazing what good food can do for morale, eh? Ah, but I've forgotten about the hard-working Jurgens and infirmary. So rarely do they take their meters here in the hall. Mind taking this steak to Kenota? She's doubtless so preoccupied with the health of her patients that she's neglected to attend to her own. Okay, infirmary, give a steak. All this for the sake of changing Lord Drillamont's mind. I think this is the infirmary? Kenota, she said? You said? Oh, I think I need to go in the other one. Dang it. Wrong building. This one for sure. Kenota. Upstairs, mayhap? Kenota. Hey, Sid. Kenota, there you are. Beg your pardon, sir, but I'm busy attending to this man. I will be with you in a moment. Take your dang steak. Is that... Come to think of it, it has been quite a while since I last ate. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a nibble. Oh my, this is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll eat the rest right away. You're welcome. Hey, level 50. Oh, jeez. Someone has a quest. Sid. Might I have a word with you, Furious? It concerns the Trirurgans. After speaking with them earlier, I learned that they lack sufficient alembics for their needs, you see. So I used some of their broken equipment to craft a more advanced alembic, both as a gesture of goodwill and as a means to help me recover my memories. Since working with my hands kindles with familiar feelings. All I require to complete the device are the cores of 3 ice sprites. Excuse me. Though commonly used to reduce the temperatures of alchemic mixtures, there was a way to alter their properties so that they draw the cold within rather than radiate with it without. It must sound ridiculous to you, impossible even, yet somehow I know it will work. He is a genius, they say. Alembic? Alembic. Am I saying that right? Alembic? Alembic? I know not, for I am just a mere man without the intellect of Sid Garland. He is a legend,
I don't know if you caught that in the cutscene, but Cid is a legend. An engineering marvel. And I do not... I cannot appreciate his, unbridled genius. Please die! Please, sir! 3, he said? Yeah, okay. Another ice sprite. Blizzard. And then I saw another one somewhere. Way over there. Not the chinchilla. Oh, it's that guy again. Dun 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 dun. We'll stay in this area so we get the cool music. If it's gonna play. There it is. Bum, 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 bum. Makes me feel hype. Alright. And now I leave. Who's that guy? Floating up there like he owns the place. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Looks like Alphino is talking to all these knights. Or maybe not. Alright, Cid. I got your dang sprite cores. Make this alembic thing. So I can talk to Drillamont. Have you obtained the cores? If so, please show them to me. Ooh, cutscene, okay. Okay. Look at us help. What an amazing device! But is it truly an alembic, sir? I've never seen its like before. I, too, am unsure what to make of this machine. While certainly impressive, I've no idea how to make use of it. Nevertheless, if it is as effective as he claims, it will be a great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicines we could create, the lives we could save. Even so, I wonder... Where thee, the kindly stranger, bearing of gifts wondrous and strange, for his generosity comes at a cost. This guy's the worst. Their earnest efforts are but a means as an as yet unknown end. Moreover, you should be wary of associating with individuals who have interfered with the questioning of a suspected heretic. They did what? Bless you, Inquisitor, for coming down when you did. We almost succumbed to the temptation proffered by these unbelievers. Dude, he's just following us and selling our good name. Why does that man detest us so? Is it all because we interrupted Lord Francel's trial? Whatever his reasons, he clearly means to oppose us at every turn. Yeah, that's very clear, Cid. So what the heck do we do, bro? Come on! Before we can persuade Lord Drillamont to help us, it seems we must convince Inquisitor Guillaume that we are not his enemy. But just how might we go about doing that? We know little and less about the good Inquisitor, despite him being such a prominent figure in Coerthas. Perhaps we should learn more by speaking with the people of Whiterun Front. Share your findings with Alphino in the square. I'm sure he can formulate a strategy from there. Alright, that's true. We must need more information. Joelot. Inquisitor Guillaume? Yes, of course I know him. Alas, I've not seen him since the day he came to Whiterun Front several moons ago. My memory is somewhat muddled, but I recall that a blizzard nearly buried us in the snow that day, and had the ill fortune of being assigned to the Night's Watch. While the stronghold slept, we walked the walls and patrolled the exterior in a darkness pitch black. My route took me outside the eastern gate at one point, where I caught sight of a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city. Thinking it was a wayward traveler, I cried out and gave chase, but slipped and took a terrible fall. When I woke, it was days later in this very bed, where I have lain recuperating from my injuries ever since. I had tried to rescue him, but in the end, Inquisitor Guillaume rescued me, carrying my unconscious body to the gates. I owe him my life, sir, and I hope to one day repay his kindness. Okay, that's... I mean, it's excellent testimony, but not good for our case.
He saved this poor knight. But he also saw a strange figure out there. Inquisitor Guillaume, I haven't the foggiest of whom you speak, unbeliever. We have learned of your deeds at Witchdrop. I will not be party to whatever dastardly schemes you've hatched against the Inquisitor. Away with you. Okay, she doesn't like me. But there are others, like this Patrick. Oh, a nice easy name, Patrick.
My name's Patrick. Under Inquisitor Guillaume's watchful gaze, unprecedented numbers of heretics have been unmasked and brought to justice. They say he goes days without sleep, so great is his devotion. Blessed are we to have such a goodly, righteous man to protect us.
Days without sleep, they say. That sounds like someone who's not real. Ah, thank you. Hastafort, you gotta have some good stuff. The Holy See has decreed that the Inquisitors are the arbiters of Halone's will. They are to be afforded every courtesy and the utmost respect. Oh my god, that's it? Bro. I hope to get steaks. Give me more. Alphino Levelure. In case you have yet to notice, my attire is ill-suited to this climate. I realized it soon after our arrival, but paid it no mind as I had hoped we might find the Enterprise far faster. Instead, we wasted far too much time meddling in local affairs. Never mind. Our journey is almost at an end. All that remains is to deal with the irksome Inquisitor. Sid tells me you've been busy making inquiries, yes? It should come as no surprise that he is held in high regard. Even so, I am beginning to suspect that he has other reasons for hindering us now. Let us more closely review the testimonials you obtained, Furious. Mayhap they will provide insight into Inquisitor Guillaume's motivations. Use that big brain of yours, Alphino. Tell me what to think, tell me what to do. Something troubles me about that wounded knight's account. He claims he fell chasing a figure in the darkness that he saw outside the eastern gate, yes? But the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we've arrived in Whitebrum Front, I've seen no travelers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply that the Inquisitor came from north of the eastern gate, not south. But it cannot be so. That way lies naught but of a deep chasm. Assuming Sir Geralt is not misremembering, the Inquisitor's behavior that night makes absolutely no sense at all, at least to me. Mayhap retracing his steps will shed light on this mystery. Oh god, we're in detective mode. Let's see, go this way? Nope. Let's go this way. Is there a gate over here? Perchance? There's no gate. And there's no gate over here! Arr. Is there a gate over here? Yes, there is. We're about to Batman this. Way down there, huh? Okay. How do I get down there? By jumping, of course. And if I die, it was all worth it. Hi-ya! Oof. Oh my goodness, it's a freaking dragon. That is scary. Let's heal up real quick. That's, I don't know about this, yo. That is most definitely a dragon. Am I gonna fight a dragon right now? Let's do it. Oh, it's just plasmoids. I'm good. Can't get past it. Its body's too thick.